and Our Western Music both drawn out wide. Plasang in the pink colours. Light on, ready. Stand okay, actually. Starter looks to them racing. Love and Laughter missed it a bit. Our Western Music away well. Love and Laughter was slow to begin. Longmuir Lass very slow with Miss Redbank. Seaside Lady goes fast to lead at the 800. Plasang goes up with it with Our Western Music 3 deep, and Najin's Prospector just behind those in. Coral Dancer a half length away. Spring Della further back. Nina Bonita. Love and Laughter's about 7 lengths off the lead. She'll want to be very good further back on the field than to High Good Looking. Sweet Ripper well back with Miss Redbank leading Actress as they come to the turn. Our Western Music's run off in the straights, very green, and kicking away Seaside Lady to lead Najin's Prospector. Love and Laughter's running on very strongly from Our Western Music. Seaside Lady's got a big lead at the 150. Love and Laughter finishing hard from Najin's Prospector. Harry keeps Seaside Lady going. She's got a big lead and will win by 2.5 lengths to Love and Laughter. Third, Najin's Prospector. Our Western Music lost any chance on the turn. Nina Bonita, Sweet Ripper further back. Behind those horses would have been Plasang. Then came High Good Looking. Behind those horses, Miss Redbank, Spring Della. Coral Dancer showed a bit of toe. Sober Yacht back with those. One of the last, Longmuir Lass and Leading Actress. Stand by for placings after the first event on the program. 14, 1 and 11 they'll be over the line. 14, 1, 11. Seaside Lady again showed great pace as she did at Moonee Valley. Railed up, kicked away when Our Western Music was hanging badly. Love and Laughter lost it at the start. Missed it a length and a half, got well back. Ran home strongly but couldn't make up the deficit. 14, 1, 11.
Caulfield, these are interim. Number 14, Seaside Lady, $2.10 and 80 cents. 1 Love and Laughter, 80. And 11, Najin's Prospector, $1.30. Quinella, $3.35, and the trifecta paid $45.35. So it's 14, 1 and... They're all set. Ranchita in on the outside. Isleworth, the late scratching, and they're racing. Heavenly View, 12 slightly from the inside. Voltage, one of the best to appear with Taffeta Bow. It's going quickly in the early part with Reva Gleam. Lady Sawino and Ranchita's out very wide. She'll try and get across, but she's very deep at the moment. Ilani Bay back about 6th in that pack. Heavenly View got a slight check there, lost a little bit of ground. Going around her, Nightly Glimmer, and they were followed by Bold Dilly. Getting back in the field, Magic Breakfast, a couple to Miss Munda, Lady Marita, followed by Papal Princess. Cami second last, about 15 off the lead, and 2 lengths to Our Tiffany. Running down the side, they've got about 8.50 left to go. Reva Gleam racing on the outside of My Abbey. A length away, Iolani Bay, Ranchita deep, and a length behind those, Taffeta Bow parked into about 5th position. Then Lady Sawino, and they were followed wide out by going around them Lucky Witch, and Nightly Glimmer goes up to be about 6th. Heavenly View's got into a lot of trouble. It's hard ridden at the moment. Then Bold Lily held up for a run, and well back was Lady Marita as they come to the turn. Papal Princess taken wide. Cami's back second last, and I don't think could win from there. On the turn, about 350 metres to go, a line of 4. Nightly Glimmer wide out, moved up to take the lead from Iolani Bay. Reva Gleam's under a lot of pressure. Then My Abbey getting out from the pack, Taffeta Bow, and they were followed by Ranchita. Then Voltage getting to the clear. Nightly Glimmer in front, Taffeta Bow coming at it. Then Voltage and Heavenly View getting out inside the 150 though, and Taffeta Bow's taken the lead from Nightly Glimmer. Voltage late. It's Taffeta Bow in front. Taffeta Bow about a length clear of Voltage, late on the outside. Then Iolani Bay, but Taffeta Bow wins a half length. Voltage second. Iolani Bay battled on well for third. Lady Marita made up ground. Heavenly View, the unlucky runner in the race, ran into all sorts of bother but still wound up 5th. Then Nightly Glimmer, Cami next in from Bold Lily, Miss Munda, Reva Gleam. Couldn't lead today and really couldn't produce her best. And then Lady Sawino, Magic Breakfast, My Abbey, Papal Princess. And the horse they backed, the 2 Hanlon horses first and last. The last one is Lucky Witch. Number 14 is the winner. Taffeta Bow, written by Robbie Heffernan. Well, she's finally broken through. She's a very hard horse to catch. She's been consistent, but doesn't often win. And she's got there today. And a persistent ride.
Taffeta Bow, 980, 255. Voltage, 110. Iolani Bay, 295. 980, 255. 110, 295. Quinella Trifecta.
Angel. Plenty of chances though. The lights flashing. We had a short, sharp shower, and they're off and racing. Pretty good line too. Pruning's out the back early with Dalmatinska, and also getting well back in the early stages. Special Recipe. Rocket's going quickly and tries to lead over the crossing. Super Unicorn gets up on its inside. Wise Scarlet caught out 3 deep. Boardwalk Angel in the centre. Then Silver Thatch, followed by Trapine Queen. Out deeper on the track, Goodbye Trentham. 2 lengths to Ravetta, a couple of lengths to Volterra. Then Sovereign Lady. Now I've Twig getting back a little bit with Pruning out wider. And near the tail was was Dalmatinska with Nam Nam Pros and Special Recipe. 10 lengths between first from last as they go by the 800 metres mark, and Rockets is just in front. Leads a half length to Wise Scarlet, Trapine Queen 3 deep, a length and a half to Super Unicorn. Then Goodbye Trentham wide around the outside. Going through in the centre was Rivetta, followed by Silver Thatch. Behind those as they run up towards the turn, Special Recipe wide, followed by Pruming. Well back Sovereign Lady, then Volterra, Dalmatinska and Nam Nam Pros. Boardwalk Angels up running fifth before the corner. They've got about 400 metres to run. Rockets is just in front, being cuddled by Murphy, led a half a length on the corner. Second Wise Scarlet, third Boardwalk Angel, looming up to these two, and a couple of lengths Goodbye Trentham, then Super Unicorn. Inside the 250, and Boardwalk Angel darted to the front. Gouchy goes for home. It's motored away, 3 lengths clear of Wise Scarlet, Rockets, then Super Unicorn pruning late, but Boardwalk Angel's going to bolt in. Boardwalk Angel 4 lengths in front, running on hard. Volterra will get second, but Boardwalk Angel wins it by 3. Volterra second, Super Unicorn third, then Pruning and Wise Scarlet. Next in Silver Thatch, followed in by Rivetta. Goodbye Trentham did nothing from Rockets, which weakened Special Recipe, Sovereign Lady, Dalmatinska. Now I've Twiggen, there's 2 more. Nam Nam Pros and Trapine Queen knocked up to run last. Number 3, the winner, Boardwalk Angel, ridden by Darren Gouchy. And what a perfect ride. After a shocking incident on Thursday morning at track work at Flemington, and he's bounced back in no better style than that. Boardwalk Angel won with the proverbial leg in the air. Number 3, the winner. Number 9 has run second, which is Volterra. Good effort. She got into a little bit of bother. She was cuddled up on the inside and really didn't have much racing room. And there's a photo finish for third. It might have been number 7 third, I think, Super Unicorn, but the couple went over the post together, 3.9 and a photo 90 cents. These are the interim totes. Volterra $1.30 second, and Super Unicorn $1.25. It's wound up in third placing. So 3.97, the favourite successful in race number 3. The openers in the 4th we could have in a tick. I can tell you there's no scratchings for the Caulfield Guineas. It's a $350,000 race.
Rain falling, light on, racing. Star Watch jumped out well. He's going to be one of the early leaders. Valjean drops out last. Speeding Fine heads off aisle early, and Flamenco King. Star Watch moving up 4 wide. Just behind them, Royal Pardon with Big Grey Roo. Vitalik away okay. Love You Perth from Sober Star. Almurda Jazz the outside. Valjean back third last, and whipping them in the system. Going up the hill, and Star Watch inclined to race a bit. Led a length for Vitalik, and he's going to cross over in front the favourite. Third Speeding Fine, Big Grey Roo. A length Almurda Jazz nice and handy. Flamenco King on the inside, a half length Royal Pardon, Swiftly Carson. Isle the Fence, a length further back, Love You Perth, then Sober Star. Valjean back with King's High, and 2 lengths in the system. 15 lengths cover them to the 850, and Star Watch a half length to Vitalik, and Almurda Jazz pulling about a half length away third. Then Big Grey Roo the centre, and Speeding Fine the rail. The big 5 in front there, 2 lengths clear of Swiftly Carson, Royal Pardon, Flamenco King the fence. A length away King's High, a half length further back, Isle being scrubbed up from further back, Sober Star. Valjean, Love You Perth, and in the system. At the 500, Vitalik puts the pressure on Star Watch. Dipman starts to kick the favourite up. He's hanging on the turn, Star Watch. There's a run for Speeding Fine. In the straight, Vitalik's drawn a half length to Star Watch. Speeding Fine, Almurda Jazz behind them, and Big Grey Roo going for a run. Vitalik tackled by Almurda Jazz. Big Grey Roo trying to get through. It's Vitalik a long neck in front. Almurda Jazz coming at him hard. Vitalik ahead in front. Almurda Jazz wearing him down. Vitalik fights him off. They hit it. Vitalik won. Half ahead Almurda Jazz. Then Big Grey Roo and King's High, not much in it for third either. Speeding Fine behind those horses would have been Isle. Star Watch disappointing. Royal Pardon in front of it with Sober Star in the system. Flamenco King. One of the last, Valjean and Love You Perth. Great finish. I reckon Vitalik's held Almurda Jazz off in 1:36.8. Great run by both these horses. Vitalik was the one to tackle Star Watch and got carried off the track into the straight. Almurda Jazz had 4 or 5 cracks at him in the last 200. At one stage looked like he'd beat him, and I wonder if they've bumped at one stage. They came very close together. King's High and Big Grey Roo not far away for third. Great finish to the Guineas. 2 Vitalik and 3 Almurda Jazz as they've hit it together. Vitalik hanging on strongly on the inside. Developed print here. This is tight. Developed print. Vitalik Almurda Jazz. It's close to a dead heat. And not much in it, as you can see. Vitalik on the inside. Our Murder Jazz the outside, Kings High and Big Grey Roo running out of room in between them. Fantastic finish, Danny.
Marvellous, Bruce. Well called too. Looking at that, it looks like Vitalik. You'd only think by the short half head around, but when they go into developed prints, it could be anything, really.
Well, it's nearly a dead heat, this. Vitalik, trained by Megsy Elkington, and he's down with Keith Hillier now.
Megs Elkington, this would be one of the most nerve-wracking moments of racing as we wait for the developed print.
Yes, Keith, it is.
Did you think your colt Vitalik got there, Megs?
I thought he just did, Keith, but the other horse is on the outside, and from that stand up there of ours, I wish I was on the outside.
What an enormous amount at stake.
Yes, a lot of stake, my word.
Yeah, you've got the shakes.
Yeah, I have.
Fingers crossed. Well, Meg's opinions are divided. Your colt ran a magnificent race, even if the photo were to go the other way.
Well, this is right. He's right back to what I know him to be, and I thought he was a top-class chance in the race, and he didn't let me down.
Have you ever had an experience such as this one, Megs? And we're still waiting on this developed print. The judge must be really studying this one.
No, not quite, Keith.
Right. Megs, we'll keep the cameras on. Maybe just let you settle down and take it easy. Fingers crossed for you too, Megs.
Thanks very much.
Yep.
Thank you.
Yeah, Megs Elkington, and of course the other camp, the Colin Hayes camp, is watching also. The result still not in the frame. Boy, is this nervous tension. Brent Thompson on Vitalik. In front, in the shadows of the post, and Michael Clark on El Murder Jazz lunging.
He tried.
Fantastic finish here, Keith.
Really, opinions aren't worth tuppence at the moment because the judge is looking at both these prints.
Absolutely brilliant finish. Still waiting on the verdict. Will it be 2 Vitalik, 3 Our Murder Jazz? Caulfield Guineas, what a race. Our Murder Jazz was going to get him a couple of times. Vitalik fought him off strongly. And the longer this goes on, the more chance of a dead heat. It looked Vitalik from here by half a head. But it's going to be a nose either way. And number 2, Vitalik has won. Second 3, Our Murder Jazz.
Megs Elkington.
So 2-3-7, Kings High third. 2-3-7, and let's go down. I think Keith might have it Mexi again.
It, Keith, my word.
Well, you're feeling now?
Hey, I just feel like a big cigar and a scotch.
Megs, you probably haven't put in a longer photo finish for a race at the back of Burke, let alone at Caulfield Guineas.
I haven't. Maiden plates, we can put up with them, but not Caulfield Guineas.
Well, Vitalik, 2 starts ago, he let you down in the Ascot Vale Stakes.
No,
he's back to...
Down. The track let us down. It
the
was
track
a wet
let
track.
You down?
Yes.
So ahead for him now, what? The Caulfield Cup?
Well, he's in the Caulfield Cup. Yes.
When will you make a decision?
I'll speak to the owner tonight and tomorrow morning, perhaps.
Maybe when your heart sinks back to its natural position.
When we settle down again.
Well done and congratulations.
Thanks very much, Keith.
Great sport, great television there. Megsy Elkington, the trainer of Vitalik. Let's relive the last 100 metres again. And Danny here, Our Murder Jazz looked a chance of picking him up.
Certainly had his chances to get to him once you know how the horse finishes, especially Moonee Valley. Look at Vitalik find something. Look at his neck. It's arched right out. You couldn't get a better Thompson than Brent Thompson in a tight finish. Then again, you couldn't get better than Michael Clark. And it's 2 great riders in action.
Our Murder Jazz almost got level there. Vitalik finds something. Again, Our Murder Jazz has a crack. And they hit it. And what a great finish. The camera not quite on the post there. Here's from the turn. Star Watch beaten Hanging Dan. Getting through, speeding, find every chance. Big Grey Roo, not a lot of room, but if he was quick enough, he would have accelerated through. The gap starts to close for him now. Vitalik's allowed a long neck to a half length in front. Thompson spending all his chips. Clark saving a little bit on Our Murder Jazz. Brent trying to get a break. Now Michael winds up.
Brent, marvellous at this course. How many times has he won in photo finishes? Lord Reams, perfect example last year in the Caulfield Cup. And just 2 great riders in action here. Speeding Foam looked a momentary chance, probably couldn't get the mile, but Cameron Vitalik at the moment. Both horses wouldn't give an inch, and I suppose it was wrong that one of them had to be a loser because a dead heat would have been the perfect result, but wasn't to be. Our Murder Jazz had his day in the Moonee Valley Stakes, and this time it's Vitalik, and as you said, by the shortest possible margin.
2 Caulfield Guineas in a row for Brent Thompson. Vitalik 275 and 90. Our Murder Jazz 150. Kings High 220. The Quinella paid $17.80. Running double $11.70. Trifecta extra double to Galileo.